We live. Welcome back to Cinemore Media. When you get in here, don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, join the channel memberships if you are interested in that as well. Tonight, we got something very special for you guys going on tonight. We are going over the trenches tonight. Tonight is all about the trenches. Coach Prime Deion Sanders has vowed to rebuild the offensive line and especially the defensive line after giving up over 400 yards per game on defense and over 200 yards rushing and 200 yards receiving. It was important that we visited the trenches, and tonight we're going over every transfer portal commit that we got coming in the portal. I want you guys to tap in the live. Let me know how you feel. Starting off with Will Tayafutufu. Don't come for me, little bro. Didn't mean to butcher your name, but comes over from San Jose State, committed January 9th. And for me, this year we're approaching the transfer portal just a little different because of the way that things kind of crept up on us last season. So this season we're kind of just paying a little bit more attention to the transfer portal. So he's a straight out of San Jose State, all Mountain West honorable mention, 34 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles in 2005. So that wasn't his whole season. What's good if you're in here? I appreciate you being here. We're getting straight to it tonight. Rated a 3-star, number 136 edge rusher in the portal as well. So the trenches is important because in the Big 12, we got to be able to dominate the other team's offensive line and be able to dictate, not get belt. We got to give belt in 2026. Moving right along, we got Samu Tamanepe, and this was important that we get some of our big Usos in here, bro, because every team needs some Usos on the defensive line because, hey, every Uso I know really is when they play football, they really play football. I appreciate y'all being in here. So Samu Tamanepe comes over from Baylor. Looks like he had to stop at Texas A&M. Committed to us on January 2026. 6'3", 376 pounds, and really eats up a lot of space. So he's a nose tackle. Hopefully he can get inside that 3 technique and command the center of the field. We just need some nastiness at the D tackle position. I ain't gonna lie, and it looks like 6'3", 376. I need that screams double team. 22 snaps at Texas A&M, 27 snaps at Baylor. Don't see a lot of production, so that's something to keep your eyes on right there as far as how much production he has. But rated the number 263 D lineman in the portal and a 3-star recruit with 2 years of eligibility left. So I ain't gonna lie, for Samu Tamanepe, I would have liked to see a little bit more production, but at the same time, he has very high upside, especially 6'3", 376. Appreciate y'all. Where y'all tapping in from? Let me know. Let me know your city and state. Where you tapping in from? All right, moving right along here. Looks like we got Cedric Sedge Smith. I wonder why they call him Sedge. Let's see. So we got Cedric Sedge Smith coming over from Maryland. Committed to us on January 11th, 2026. Appreciate y'all being in here tonight, man. Appreciate y'all being here. So we got to go over the trenches. We are nothing without the trenches next season, but this season we're paying attention, especially in the trenches. Y'all feel me? Last season we just said, "Oh, we got the D tackle from Alabama. It's all good. We gave him the bag." Come on now. That's why we're looking at their production. We're looking at their PFF grade. We're looking at if they made an all-conference team. We're paying attention to all that this season. Ain't no taking us by surprise as fans. Ain't no creeping up. So Cedric Sedge Smith comes over from Maryland, committed January 11, 2026, 6'4", 320 nose tackle. All right. Size isn't a problem right here. As you can see, we got some good size at the nose tackle position. 5 tackles, depth addition from Sacramento, SC State, and Alabama A&M. So it looks like Colorado is Sedge's 3rd stop. 3-star recruit out of high school, boosted senior interior defensive line, gives us some depth. Rated 3 stars, number 200 D line in the portal, has 2 years of eligibility remaining. So would like to see some more production from Cedric Sedge Smith, but again, high upside, 6'4", 320 pounds. But in the Big 12, that 6'4", 320 better be able to move some offensive linemen. I'm going to tell you that much. Appreciate y'all being in here. Moving right along. Santana Hopper. A lot of noise on Santana Hopper. Not going to lie. Has some of the better accolades. Probably, for me, estimated starter for me was Santana Hopper right here. Committed to us on January 6, 26. college 2025 stats in PFF grade. He had 39 quarterback pressures, 31 tackles. So he has production, 4.5 sacks and a fumble recovery. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. 4.5 sacks. Looks like we have some quarterback pressures. Tulane's highest graded defender. So we got a team's highest graded defender, which you already know is a good thing. Appreciate y'all being in here. Tap in the chat. What's going on in the chat while we quiet tonight? What's going on? What's the word, chat? What we doing? Tap in. But his portal rankings considered a 4-star transfer. I like to see that. The number 3 defensive lineman in the transfer portal, like that. Top 100 overall in the portal. Former high school 3-star recruit. The Buffs land a coveted D-line transfer out of Tulane. Right now, this looks like he has the most accolades. It looks like Santana Hopper has the most accolades. They're in Boulder right now. They're just getting in shape. They're running, lifting, all that good stuff. But it's time. When it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty, when them pads come on and it's that one-on-one and that bull rush going. But right now, Santana Hopper is my favorite right now to land as a starter, just off his PFF, just like the 39 quarterback pressures. Trey 601, what's good? I can't wait till the Polynesians develop. Oh, me too, bro. Bell all season. Bell. That's what we were missing last season. We got to get that grittiness back. But Santana Hopper looks, I appreciate that comment too, Trey 601. What's good? But yeah, right now, production, PFF grade, it's looking like Santana Hopper is kind of separating himself for me, but it's still very early. All right, rounding it out here, we got Balsama Kamara, right? Committed on January 4th out of Albany, right? Looks like he had 9 sacks, 38 quarterback pressures, 41 tackles already when it comes to the production, standing out. Balsama Kamara is an edge rusher. Highest PFF grade on the team, 83.6. Keith, what it do? How many real defensive tackles the Buffs have? We're rolling about 6-7 deep right now, including returners from last season. We lost one in Edric Christensen that had committed, but I don't think we're done at defense. We could add a couple more defensive tackles. I'm not gonna hold you. Appreciate you being here. How you doing tonight, Keith? What's the word? How you doing? You get a chance to catch some of them games earlier? I can't believe the Seahawks beat the Rams, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I really thought the Rams are going to the Super Bowl this year, but Sam Darnold? Oh no. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Trey 601, Colorado is out west and unexplainable for them to not have. Yeah, absolutely. That's why they added them this year. Trey 601, Colorado's out west, unexplainable for them not to have Polynesian defensive lineman. My team, USC, got, oh, bro, you already know. If you play football too, you know you got to have some Usos on your team, bro. You got to have some Usos on your team. You got to have the Usos, bro. Usos set the standard, set the tone, for real. But Balsama Kamara, number 3 FCS pass rusher according to 247 Sports. Temple experience, new edge threat. Like what I'm seeing here from production-wise, love what I'm seeing here from Balsa Kamara. Sliding over to Dylan Manuel out of Appalachian State. Back to Kamara for a second, but he adds top FCS edge to Colorado defense, meaning he has production. He's definitely going to be in the running for a starter for me. What you guys think? Let me know. As far as Dylan Manuel comes over for Appalachian State, committed to us on January 4th, 2026. 2023rd year sophomore. So it looks like this brother he been using his eligibility the right way. You know, you can come out of high school at 18, right? In this college football era, you can come out of high school at 18, redshirt your first season, something don't go wrong, medical redshirt your second season, and you going into your third season, you could be a redshirt freshman, bro. Like eligible. So that's why, and then you already know they had that extra year eligibility everybody had during the times when we went through COVID. So that's why you see the 26, 24, 25-year-olds, bro. College football is getting insane. If you just seen what Kurt Cignetti did, it's basically what the Kurt Cignetti approach, bro, is basically, to explain it in layman terms, Indiana took all the elder classmen in the portal, right? The 24, 25, 26-year-olds, right? Their average person on Indiana's team this year was like 23, 24 years old. So then imagine all the other teams that got 5 stars out of high school. Cool, but they're still 18 and 19. I don't care what you tell me. You put any 18, 19-year-old on an offensive line versus a 24, 25, 26-year-old who's been in college football at multiple Power 4 conferences, belt. That's an easy. So now we see the formula. Now Coach Prime put that formula together in the first season, but I don't think he really went after the age difference. Like Kurt Signetti really figured out the age, bro. That's like you going against your little brother. I don't care if you put all seniors on a team and line up all freshmen, who gonna win? Let me know in the chat. If you have a team full of all seniors versus all freshmen in football, who gonna win? It don't matter what that freshman wide receiver's accolades is coming into high school. If there's a team full of seniors who's played varsity for 2-3 years, they gonna spank the freshman team, and that's what Indiana did. That's why it wasn't about the 5 stars, the 4 stars. They went with age plus experience. He also looked for people like who was hungry, people on their last year, people who only got 1 year eligibility left. That's like, this is it. Trey Six or Keith Yinsto. Oh yeah, I was hoping for the Rams to win. I wanted Stafford to embarrass the Lions. Yeah, for real. I thought because the Olympics was coming to LA, I thought, okay, the Rams is gonna win. The 2026 is, the Olympics gonna be in LA. All right, you feel me? Like they're about to set the standard. I was completely wrong on that. I ain't gonna lie. Getting older guys, stop all that immature. Oh, I'm about to go over a slide real quick. Deion about to stop that. Matter of fact, that's a good segue to go over that. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm glad you said that right there, because Deion already said it's a no-go here. So I don't know if y'all seen this already. This kind of just kind of came out, but these are the fines for Colorado. So Colorado football and Deion Sanders plan to issue fines to players for misconduct, right? And this is what was on the board behind him, right? So he like, all y'all getting all this NIL money, we're going to treat y'all like adults. We're going to treat y'all like professionals, right? So basically, this is what, in an NFL level or somewhere, this is what you would get. This is what it would look like at an NFL level. These are the type of fines you would see. Was that the backup quarterback cussing in the meeting? Is he saying he's going for Juju's spot? Things might get shaky. Nah, this year we know who the starting quarterback is. That he turned up though. You talking about Ponder? Ponder be running cats over. He big 6'5" dude. That's just who he is. But yeah, nah, he not going. Juju. Only time you gonna see another quarterback on the field this season is if Julian goes down with an injury. Other than that, he's locked in. He's our starter. So if you're late to practice, $500. So basically, Coach Prime's like, we giving y'all all this money. Some of y'all making 1.5, some of y'all making 500, 300,000. We gonna treat y'all like professionals. If you're late to practice, $500. No show to practice, $2,500. Late to a meeting or film, $400. No show, meeting or film session, $2,000, bro. 2 bands. Late to conditioning, a stack. No show to conditioning, $1,500. Late to treatment, $1,000. No show to treatment, $1,500. Violation of team rules, $1,000 to $2,500. Public or social misconduct, $2,000 to 5 racks, bro. That's what you call holding people accountable, bro. Literally. D3, what's the word? How you doing, brother? What's good? Do you have a depth chart of the D linemen? Not sure who are our edges and 3-4 technique guys. Not sure if I missed this earlier. Oh yeah, I'm getting to that right now. I was going over that, but Trey made a good point. Somebody made it. Oh yeah, no, Keith made a good point earlier. So I just wanted to talk about the fines that will happen. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to that screen right now. That was just crazy, seeing like these fines. Yeah, that's gonna hold these young men accountable. Be late if you want to. 5 racks, and now you could do this in the NIL area because of how much money they're paying these kids. So that would have been different a little bit a couple of years ago, but now you can kind of oh no, that's not the right one. My bad. My fault. Hold on. All right, yeah. So just to give you a brief run through, I know you got here late, D3 for sure. Yeah. So Vili Taifatu from San Jose State, edge rusher. Samu Tamanepe. Not a lot of production from Samu Tamanepe, but has a lot of high upside. He played 22 snaps at Texas A&M, 27 snaps at Baylor, but a lot of upside for this gentleman right here. Brief Cedric Sedge Smith as well. 6'4", 325-pound nose tackle out of Maryland. Cedric Sedge Smith. 5 tackles. Not a lot of production, so I think we didn't see a lot of production D3 till I got the Santana Hopper, to be real with you, but has 2 years of eligibility remain. I mean, as far as like their size and 6'4", 6'5", 320, we got the size but that's why this year, I was saying earlier, we don't want no surprises, bro. We don't want to just go off the names alone and just Next thing you know, oh, they came from a Power 4 school. They got upside, but they ain't got no production behind it. So like 5 tackles. I mean, if you that's not for me. I'm gonna need to see him really show something in camp. He's gonna really have to show something in camp for sure. Santana Hopper, right? Probably has the most, has the most put together profile coming over on the defensive line so far. Santana Hopper out of Tulane, committed January 6, 2026, 39 quarterback pressures, 31 tackles, 4.5 sacks, and a fumble recovery. So he has the stats to go with the size, to go with the good transfer portal grade. Automatically, he's like, okay, he has production, right? Number 3 defensive lineman in the transfer portal, considered a 4-star transfer, number 83 overall in the portal, former 3-star recruit. Buffs land a coveted defensive line out to Tulane. So right now, Santana Hopper, the accolades are there, the production is there, and definitely has a lot of high upside. If y'all can hit the like button in here, I appreciate it. If you can hit the like button, appreciate y'all if you can hit the like button. Keith, so will Coach Prime find Coach Stafford missing that team first meeting? I'm not sure. That's probably something they will have to discuss within internally over there. I don't know. It's who knows. We'll see. Went over Balsamo Carrara, another considered starter for me on the edge. 9 sacks he almost had double-digit sacks last year. So let's circle this right now. 38 quarterback pressures. He gets after the quarterback, even at an FCS level. I like that production to transfer over to a Power 4. Dylan Manuel, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 1 interception, 19 quarterback pressures. He's a little more elusiveness than some of the other D linemen we got. He was unrated out of high school in the 2024 class. Versatile D tackle with pass rush know-how. So he's seasons. 3rd-year sophomore, so he has eligibility. He adds productive defensive tackle to the Colorado defense. What's good with y'all tonight, though? What's the word? Appreciate y'all being in here. We are going over the trenches tonight, baby. We got to. It's mandatory we go over the trenches. Now, Keith, to get back to to answer your question, we're rounding it out with these gentlemen right here. Lamont Lester Jr. out of Monmouth, committed on January 3rd, 2026. Let me see what we got here. What up, brother? Big dudes in the middle to plug holes and be immovable. Absolutely. Take on double teams. So linebackers can scrape and fill. You know what it is, D3. Scrape and fill. Edges just need the pressure. Got some dogs in there. So yeah, we need some nose tackles that command a double team. Yep. Take up space and let our linebackers work. Let Gideon ESPN work. Tyler Martinez, Tafu, whatever his name is. Let's get it. There's going to be room, especially with the size alone that we have. They just got to live up to the hype. Lamont Lester Jr. out of Monmouth, committed on January 3rd. Had 9 sacks, 38 pressures, 41 tackles. I love that from Lamont Lester Jr. Not going to hold you. Number 3 FCS pass rusher, 247, number 24 ranked in the portal. So he's a very experienced edge rusher for us right there. Promising freshman. So yeah, that was in his freshman season too. So he's a sophomore coming over. Promising freshman pass rush, builds Colorado future defense. So he's only going to be a sophomore for us. So I like him. And then of course we got Aqib Talib's nephew, Yamil Talib, coming over from Charlotte, committed to us on January 3rd, 2026. 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 1 interception, 19 quarterback pressures. That's still some production. I mean, on the edge, 3 sacks isn't bad. He's more athletic, kind of a tweener. Also could play a little outside linebacker. What y'all think? Versatile mountain defensive edge rush with pass rush know-how. What's good with y'all? Great one. 090 fine sap. That's you talking. Oh yeah, based on the players. Yeah, it might be different for the coaches. I mean, you know what? If that rule applies to coaches and players, that would have to be decided by Coach Prime and the athletic staff at Colorado. But this looks like everybody. It looks like that's going for everybody in the room this year. They just had to have last year. That from what I've seen last year, they had Amarion Miller and Joseph Williams get back late from a bye week. But other than that, I haven't heard of really anything crazy going on in the locker room. What up, Great One? How you doing, brother? GR8. I like the edge players. Not sure what D tackles we got to disrupt the middle. I like Santana Hopper. And then I like Emmanuel right now coming over from Appalachian State too. But again, really early. We're just trying to get, a feel for these brothers right here. So we're gonna move over to the offensive lineman now, right, bruh? I don't even know if Julian Lewis is gonna be able to see over the line. I ain't gonna hold you, right? So let me know if you guys can see that all right as well too. I made the screen as big as I could. Oh yeah, okay, that looks pretty good to me. All right, cool. All right, but I appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the like button, I appreciate it. Uh, so 6'5", 308-pound versatile old lineman, 11 starts in 2025, majority at right tackle. 6'5", 308, we need it, especially in the Big 12. Well, there's some donkeys in the middle in the Big 12. Allowed 0 sacks in Big 10 play. Come on now. 0 sacks in Big 10 play. Those are the numbers I'm looking for coming over to go along with obviously elite size at 6'5", 308. What's good, Keith? Keith, do you think the Buffs will go to a 3-3-5 stack defense? I think they got to fill out the personnel right now. I think with Sean Livingston's scheme last season, he didn't have the linebackers to execute. Whether they run a 5-2 front or a 4-2-5 last season, it was something along those lines. But I think for this season, it all is going to depend on how our defensive linemen are looking in camp and in practice. Appreciate y'all being in here. Great one. The center just allowed 0 sacks, not the one from Houston, the other one. Absolutely. Cam Duncan 2-4. We're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to all of them tonight. CU has more D tackles coming from JUCO ranks in the summer. Yeah, I had a feeling we're not done with the defensive tackles, but allowed 0 sacks. PFF grade 66.1 over 755 snaps. That's a huge number for me too. Experience 755 snaps. That means he's had experience in the high conference as well in the Big Ten. So definitely looking for that brother to go ahead. Has experience at right tackle, left guard, and right guard. So he's versatile. 3-star recruit, number 12 offensive tackle in the portal. So we landed a big body lineman from Rutgers. Versatility proven in the Big Ten play adds depth. So he has allowed 0 sacks, played 755 snaps in an elite conference. Love those are the type of transfer portal players that usually transfer. Everybody was saying, this is cousin, right? Javen Richardson, if I'm correct. Javen Richardson, that's supposed to be Seaton's cousin. Is that the right dude? Is Javon Richardson Seaton? Let me know. What is that, Bo Hughley? My bad. I skipped it. My bad. Hold on. So Javon Richardson. My bad. Appreciate y'all if I can hit the like. Hey, is Javon Richardson Seaton's cousin? Is this brother who came committed? No, this brother Missouri. I'm tweaking. The center has allowed 0. Okay, Cam Duncan. C has more. Thanks. No, it's all good, Keith. All right, so Javon Richardson comes over from Missouri, committed January 8th, 6'6", 313 pounds, tackle with JUCO pedigree. Started 2 games at left tackle in 2025. Okay, Ohio State is cousin. Yeah, right on. I got the names mixed up. 61.4 PFF grade, not bad. 197 snaps, so production. 0 penalties. That is also a huge thing for me for the offensive lineman. No penalties. I'll take it. Top JUCO offensive tackle with Hutchinson. Oh, out of Hutchinson. Okay, yeah, this is our JUCO coming over. Number 15 offensive tackle in the portal, even coming out of JUCO. Let's see here. Buffs land a highly ranked big O tackle from Missouri. Size, frame, room to develop. All right, so what y'all think about Javon Richardson? Now, this dude. Hey, I'm gonna have to pause this. He is massive. Pause. 6'7", 295 pounds tackle out of Georgia. Yes, sir. We got somebody coming over from the SEC. Taj White should move inside the left guard. He has experience. Yeah, I look forward to seeing the rotations too. I definitely look forward to seeing the rotations because I feel like sometimes we tend to move people out of their natural position, whether we're a tackle or a guard, and it doesn't work out best for us. So hopefully this season with the offensive line, with Gunnar Helmsy and them, they'll have it all the way correct there. 264 snaps at right tackle in 2025, Alabama and Auburn. So he definitely has SEC experience. So that transitions very well heading over into the Big 12. 0 sacks allowed, 62.1 PFF grade. I'll take it. 0 sacks allowed, 62.1 PFF grade. Would like to see his PFF grade a little bit higher, but I'll take 0 sacks allowed. Former 4-star recruit, top 10 offensive tackle nationally, 3-star transfer, number 27 in the portal. Looks like a big body from Georgia, brings size, upside, and pedigree to the Buffs O-line. If we can't get him on the field now, I'm thinking, how is Juju finna be able to? So are we gonna have to roll Julian Lewis out, do a lot of formations where in the go-go is he gonna be doing a lot of throwing on the run? Because I ain't gonna lie, 6'7", 6'6", 6'5", that is a big ass O-line to be throwing over, bruh. Let me see here. All right, appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all being here. If you can hit the like button, appreciate y'all being here. Now we got the center, Demetrius Pancake Hunter. You don't earn that nickname for no reason, bruh. Coming out of Houston, go back and watch the film. He put belt on our D-line last year. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Go back and watch the Houston game, bruh. I was like, there it is. You can his film. Just go back and watch him against the Colorado game, bruh. He was moving. He was moving the pack. Started 24 games at center last 2 seasons, allowed only 2 sacks in that span. Pancake for his blocking prowess, and he put that on display against CU last season as well. Feels a big need at interior CU O-line with Xavier Hill graduating. And Jordan, the departure of Jordan Seaton, we gotta sew up that left side of the ball, and that all starts with the center. Busland, a strong and experienced center from Houston who put belt on us last season. I ain't gonna hold you. Demetrius Pancake Hunter. I look forward to seeing a lot of pancakes this season. Taj White, left guard. Yes, sir. Bo Hughley, left tackle. Taj Wright, right guard. Hunter, center. Big Larry, right guard. Leon, right tackle. We got some serious beef on the line, bro. Pause. Yeah, we do. We definitely got some. We beefy on the interior, and that's what we need. Because championship teams, look at what Indiana's O-line did to Miami's. Look what their defensive line was doing to Miami. So I mean, it's win and loss. You win in championships and lose championships in the trenches, bro. A great offensive line and a great defensive line can take you to a championship, especially a Big 12 championship. No, Hughley is Dukes to Scoop nephew. Oh, right on the Dukes to Scoops, bro. Right on. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was his nephew. I mean, Bo Hughley. Man, they got some big boys in their family. Pancake, starting center without a doubt. Right on, GR8. Absolutely. Moving right along. We got a lot to get to tonight. I'm going to keep it moving here. We got Sean Kinney coming over from Lafayette. 6'2", 305, has a wrestling pedigree, cauliflower ears. Anybody who got cauliflower ears, you know they are here to bring the pain. 6'2", 305, so not a lot on the, as far as a defensive tackle. About 6'2", 305. Interior lineman and center with wrestling pedigree. 2-year starter at center in 24 games. Freshman All-American in 2024. All-Patriot League in 2025. Was a former 3-star recruit, number 41 interior O-lineman in the portal. It also looks like, so we get a gritty, tough center who transfers in from Lafayette. So yeah, it's he's here to compete, but he also looks versatile. So he can play interior offensive lineman or center. So if we roll with Pancake, then we got Kenny. He can roll over to a guard or a tackle, but those jobs will be decided in camp. Sean Kinney is competition. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like everybody coming over has something to prove. If we're going with the Kurt Signetti approach, all these guys are hungry dogs foaming at the mouth, bro. They're all hungry. They're all looking for a place to land and prove themselves and also be elite and change the culture. This is a complete reset in 2026. So landing these dogs in the portal is important. Leon Bell. Boy, oh boy. I remember when we heard this commitment, bro. Leon Bell. 6'8", 330 pounds left. Tackle transfer from Cal. Now he can play right tackle or left tackle. That's going to depend. They're going to have to get the lineups together there. Center with Kenny is a strong group. Absolutely. Appreciate everybody being here. If you can hit the like button and subscribe. We're going over the trenches in 2026. Coach Prime has made a dedication that he will rebuild the defensive line and offensive line, and they will set the standard, especially in the go-go offense. When you got to be able to move in this offense too. Your guards and your tackles got to be able to pull. They need to wrap around and get to that second level. So some of these bigger guys, I hope they can pull and run, because a lot of them counters, a lot of the misdirection that we have, we need these big boys to be able to get up to the second level, get their hands on the linebacker, get their hands on the safeties, get a crease for our running backs to do their dance. I know our running backs is loving it. Take these big boys to lunch, to the buffet, keep them happy, because they're going to be ones creating the holes for y'all. So running backs, get together, take them big. They like to go to buffets. They like to eat all that. Take care of your O-line. They will take care of you. If you played football before, you already know. You take care of the O-line and you feed them boys, they're going to block for you. That's a fact. 6'8", 330 pounds, coming over from Kyle JUCO All-Conference at Kilgore College. 10 starts at right tackle in 2025. 583 snaps for Cal. So he has production. He's seen fronts. He's seen stunts. He's seen twists. So he understands Power 4 football. Graded 62 on PFF with 1 year left of eligibility. Rated 3-star, number 25 offensive tackle in the portal. Appreciate everybody being here. So we land a massive offensive tackle transfer from Cal. 6'8", 6'7". We are building, like you said, we got some beef on the interior line. Absolutely. Jose Soto coming over from Sacramento State. 6'2" guard with Mexican pride. Don't even know why that was in there, but all right. Got it. 6'3", 312 Jose Soto comes over from Sacramento State. Why is that even in there? That's crazy work. But for sure, 10 starts. And, the thing about Jose Soto is he knows the system, right? So he's familiar. He's coming over with Brendan Marion's system. So definitely somebody that he can get in the study hall with. Everybody's learning this system for the first time, right? So I'm pretty sure these offensive linemen are already getting together, having to learn a brand new offense. So Jose Soto comes over from Sacramento State. He knows the offense. He knows what Coach Brendan Marion wants, and he's going to be able to help show that to his teammates. Looks like he had 10 starts at right guard in 2025, 0 sacks allowed, 66 PFF grade, over 699 stat screens production, helped lead the Big Sky in rushing yards per game. So definitely he was a part of a group that led the nation, and I believe rushing yards per game and touchdowns. And then they were ranked top 3 in all of college football. So he was a part of that group who did something special at Sacramento State. Appreciate everybody being in here. We're about to keep it moving right along. Yes, sir. How everybody doing it? So what y'all think about Jose Soto? Did I do 3? Well, that's not it. Cedric said Smith. How everybody doing tonight, though? What's the word? How y'all doing? Y'all catch the games today? Right tackle Leon Bell. So what I wanted to do, since I had y'all in here and we already been doing reviews, right? I wanted to talk about we just seen Colorado's first winter workout, and I just want to go over the difference and what you guys see, kind of go over with you guys between last year's first ever workout for 2025 and this year's first ever workout for 2025. So we're going to roll over the Reach the People media, and we're going to do a live reaction to the Colorado Buffaloes first practice last season. And I want you guys to see what the difference is between this year and last year. We're going to go through it together. So we're going to do a live reaction to Deion Sanders and Reach the People media right now. Appreciate everybody being here. If you guys can go subscribe to that brother's channel. If you haven't seen it, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Reach the People media. We about to get started right now. Coach Swayze was on Demon at this time last season. He had them boys. Harry, let me see. Here we go. Is it showing? All right, it's showing. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. All right, here we go. We're going to do our live reaction real quick. This is last year's first workout. We already seen this year's first workout. Soto got the advantage. Absolutely, Green. He definitely got the advantage.
You scared? Go to church. I was throwing up. I was first on the couple on them. No, you was not.
Starting out of a 3-point stand.
Hey, so the strength and conditioning guy right there, the one who was just on the screen, is he still on staff? Did we see him? Did we see him return? This gentleman right here, is he still on the staff, on the coaching? Because I didn't see him introduce himself in the meetings. Did he dip? Did he leave? Let me know.
His hands behind the line.
This was also Coach Swayze's first year with CU too. But I just want to see how the players are interaction. And Steve Davis was good. No, he's out at Florida now. Brandon Reyes. Hey, salute to Brandon Reyes. Do you know if he got a promotion or he went to go do the same strength and conditioning over there? Did he get a promotion? Let me know, Steve Davis. Appreciate that. I didn't know he went to Florida. So now we're reacting to Deion Sanders and Reach the People. I want to see what their first day workout looked like compared to 2026.
Once you get in shape, it's easy.
You know, once they graduate, they think everything was easy back in the day.
This was an easy run.
Is he on staff still? Did we see this? Did we see this head strength and conditioning? Hey, congratulations, bro! Congratulations to Reyes. He was there he came over. He was the last of that Coach Mo group. Anybody know this brother's name? And did he return this season? I seen him all through last season. I just don't know it.
110s, 100s was my favorite. Well, you just stride.
Were you a Travis Hunter type of guy?
Nah, hell.
Right.
I was tired at first, but I had to get in shape. He just come out.
Anybody knows? I don't think so. Oh, so he's not returning. Yeah, I didn't see him introduce himself to the team last season. All right, gonna keep it moving. Colorado's first workouts in 2025. Let me see how this looks. Cash Cleveland and Jordan Seaton. Boy, oh boy, how things change, bruh. That's the portal for you right there. He came out, so they came over from IMG together. He leaves. He comes out with the tweet and